Hi guys, it's Crystal with Design Bundles. Today I'm going to show you guys how to sublimate glitter mugs. Yes, you heard me correctly. There is sublimation glitter mugs on the market. So let's go ahead and get started. When it comes to these glitter sublimation mugs, there is several to choose from colors as well as gradient. So I'm going to do a silver one today as well as a silver and pink gradient one. And then I have a couple different designs. We're going to do just the front of one and then we're going to do the front and back of the other. You could do full wraps on these if you wanted to, all sorts of ideas. One of my favorite ones is the silver because stuff just really pops on it very well. Let's go over the designs that I'm using today. So for the first one, I'm going to be doing this Boss Babe. So this is super adorable and I'm going to be putting this one on the pink gradient mug. And then for the silver, we're going to do front and back. I'm going to do this super cute boss as well as this messy bun. Some of the supplies you're going to need today is heat resistant tape, parchment paper. You don't have to have parchment paper, but I do highly recommend it because it's what's going to protect your heat press, your Cricut mug press, if you will, from any of that ink if it does come on the outside of the paper. So I do recommend it. Now, I've already got my couple pieces of tape out. And now I'm just going to go ahead and prep up my cup here. I don't even clean these with alcohol. I have not had any issues so far with that with the glitter mugs. Now, because they do have a little bit of a textured surface, not very much, but they do have a little bit of a texture. I'm going to go ahead and even this up, apply the tape to both sides, pulling nice and tight. Next up, I want to go ahead and take down a piece that I've cut down of that parchment paper, as well as turning on my Cricut mug press. Always make sure that you turn that on before you start, whether you're printing or cutting down your designs and all that stuff to make sure it's already ready to go, because it does take a little bit to heat up. Now you can also obviously do this with a regular mug press and also with some Subla shrink inside of a convection oven. All right, so I've got this wrapped. You don't have to completely wrap the mug if it's just an image, say for example, on the front. All right, so next up, let's go ahead and prep up the second mug. So we're gonna do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna figure out which way are you right-handed or left-handed? When it comes to making mugs, the biggest thing that you need to figure out is somebody right-handed or left-handed, because whichever way you hold your mug, so say for example, I hold mine in the right, my image is gonna be in the front of that mug. So I want to place the image. So I want to hold it on the right and then place the image in front of that, if that makes sense. So my boss is going to be in the back with that wording, and then my messy bun girl will be in the front of the mug. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and even this one up here, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply my tape. So I'm just keeping it nice and even, like I said, and then after this, we're just going to go ahead and apply another piece of that parchment paper. Highly recommend, if one of the things for sublimation you guys see me use all the time is parchment paper. So parchment paper and heat resistant tape, and you will be golden. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap this all the way around just like so. Now I went ahead and wrapped this one all the way around because I did have the front and back, but I could have just used two little pieces as well. All right, so now we are ready to go. When it comes to the Cricut mug press, this one is 5 minutes. It's 5 beeps, if you will. So it's already timed itself. If you were doing a mug press, you would want to make sure that you do this at, I believe, 400 degrees for 5 minutes. So this is super easy. Cricut has made it so easy as just adding the mug inside and closing it. Now Cricut does recommend that you use their blanks, but you can definitely use other brands as well, and especially these glitter mugs, they are the perfect size. So these are 11-ounce mugs. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and have my Cricut pad here ready. I like to do that so I can just set my mugs right on top of it and be ready to cool down. Now this one, the paper already came off so you guys can see how bright that still comes through. So I think one of the things with sublimation, people, tend to stick away from colors because that's something that we've always heard is you can't go on colors. Just remember with sublimation, you can't put black on top of black. So you can print all the way up to probably a dark purple. You don't want to go to a dark purple, dark blue. So anything less than that, you can pretty much sublimate on it and be able to see it. You're just not going to have it as bright and vibrant maybe as you would on the white cup, but you can still see it. So you can test on different colors to really see how far you can go with the sublimation. So as you can see with the silver mug, how much this pops on it because it's so close to like a white, it really just pops this out. You can see a ton of detail in this mug, and it's really cool when you pair multiple designs together like I did today. So it just seems like they went together. So definitely check it out to find you a couple that pair together to make a special mug for you to sell in your boutiques. Like I said, personalized, give away as gifts, all of the things. I really love the way that the glitter pops and sparkles. It's going to set you aside from anybody else from a plain old white, sublimation mug. So these glitter mugs, you can definitely find some on Amazon. I'll have some linked down below, but you can get them in, pinks, yellows, golds. I like the silver more than I like the gold. I have a gold one coming up very soon, so stay tuned on that. You can see how the color is still very vibrant on this mug. Now pay attention to the black on the pink, how much more that black pops on the pink. So always keep that in mind when it comes to colors, that black is going to pop a whole lot more than those colors. Now, once again, this is going to be a very unique item to sell or a gift to give away and personalize. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button down below and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one.